Body Talk. Body Talk is a web series that tackles intriguing and interesting relationship topics about sex, love, and relationships. We are a panel of men and women, various ages, married, single, and in relationships. We are experts at nothing, but experience at a little bit of everything collectively.
I believe it takes a lot of time to get to know somebody for real. It takes a lot of time, more than a year, more than 2 years.
So you could be casually seeing someone, and you shouldn't be in a relationship until after a year or so. That's
what I believe. So I'm fully comfortable and I fully know that person, and yeah, I believe you should be friends first, and you should get to know the good things, the bad things, and get to cope with the good things and the bad things before you can say a relationship. Because if you jump too fast, then you're going to collide and it's going to crash.
You can't force a man into a relationship.
Right.
He has to be ready.
So is that something you actually say, like you say from this point on, like where are we? Are we in a relationship? I mean, or is it just something that happens and you kind of know, like, okay.
You would feel it.
You know.
I feel that I would feel it.
A lot of women, we need commitment. Well, we don't want to continue to just date somebody and not see the future. Where can it go? We want stability. So for me,
I just want to know.
I need to know what's going on. So
but if that man is showing you and giving you that feeling inside your soul, right?
Yeah.
And you know, you can tell spiritually, you can tell that man, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's somebody I want to be with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You could tell. You feel me? It's not coming out your mouth, not not your actions, not sex. You can feel it. You feel me? If that man come home like, baby, God check on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's getting close to that time. Like, yo, like, we need to make this official. We need to.
Right. We need to make it official because at a certain point, I need to claim him. He needs to claim me, and then I know where I stand.
We are not chasing these brothers down for no relationships.
Okay, well, I agree with that, but I also think that there does come to a point where you want to define your relationship. Make a mental note over here.
Why do women force relationships before so early? Why do women try to force?
So when should it occur? At what point do you consider the dating aspect or relationship aspect?
I believe.
Put the married people on the spot to ask, at what point, I mean, does it start off with this spiritual connection? Does it start off with this friendship? And at what point, and what makes you want to say, now I want to say that you are my wife from now till eternity? What makes you get to that point?
Obstacles in life, obstacles that you go through.
The married people.
I can answer. I'm
Not saying I don't think you necessarily look for signs to tell you yes or no, but you'll just kind of, I guess, know over time that, you know, yes, this is the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with, or I don't think I could be happier with anybody else. And that's when I think for guys that I think that's when they realize that they're ready to marry this person. That mindset from women is, you know, wanting to be told, you know, that they're loved rather than being shown, is why so many guys will just say whatever to get in a woman's pants, and
why it works.
And why it works.
Exactly.
And then, you know, the guy just moves on to the next one because he can say anything. You know, tell them what you want, tell them what they want to hear. You know, and it works.
Cause I can't say I love nobody and I don't love them.
Yeah,
I can't just do that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My mother just texted me. She said Whitney Houston dead. OMG.
Rest in peace, Whitney Houston.
We're going to give a rest in peace to Whitney Houston. It looks like we kind of just found out that she passed. The Queen of Love. She made some very good love songs. Some of us may have had some love-making moments to some of her songs.
Okay.
Yes.
We was just taking it
rest in peace.
We was just taking it home.
We might have to climb because we have added this Lord. We're going to say a prayer for Whitney continuing to be trustworthy and not forcing him to trust you. Because he'll trust you in your trustworthiness, but not in your forcefulness.
Let me say this. For them guys that say I trust you to a certain extent, them guys that say that, they have a problem with themselves. They have a problem trusting themselves.
Right.
You feel me? So he don't trust himself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I would say leave him alone and move on and find another man.
Right. Now we're not trying to make anybody break up. We just giving out, you know, our points of view and a different perspective on it. Our goal is just to make men and women kind of understand that everybody has a different point of view, and maybe we just don't understand each other as much as we should. And a lot of times the issues are within ourselves and not necessarily within our partner, or our partner may have the issue and now we're internalizing it. So I think the point that we're trying to make is this may be an issue that he has with himself and not with you. And it may not be anything that you can do to make him trust you.
Caller, are you there?
Caller, are you there? Okay, we do have another caller on the line who has a relationship question that we're going to try to answer. You can remain anonymous if you like, or you can say your name. What's your question, caller? Okay. So you just want to make sure he's on the same page.
You gotta communicate. You have to communicate.
Talk it out.
Effective communication. You have to have communication in the relationship. If it's going to be a relationship, you gotta communicate.
I was okay. Do we have to?
And you can feel. You will feel from his answer, from how his demeanor is. You gonna feel the real. You gonna feel the real.
You gonna feel the real.
You understand? Does she want a relationship? That's what she wants.
Do you want a relationship? Is what one of the guys are asking.
Did y'all establish? Did they establish boundaries? Did they establish boundaries in the beginning on that process of dating? You know what I'm saying? Did they communicate? Did they sit down and communicate and establish boundaries what their relationship is going to be? Did they do that? I'm asking the caller.
She can hear you. Did you hear him? Okay. He's saying, did you establish boundaries in the relationship?
In the beginning.
In the beginning of the relationship, did you establish that you're just going to be dating each other?
Are you?
So you kind of met and then you started dating, but you never really stated that we're just going to be dating each other.
Well, I would tell her.
Or what the intentions were.
Well, I would tell her, let it come natural. Keep doing what she's doing. If she, let it come natural. She gets to the point where as though she feel like she want to be with that guy, then she should say something.
Okay.
And once she say something, she should go off of that reaction. She'll feel it off his reaction. Where it needs to go next.
We have another guy.
Because if it's not discussed, speaking from a guy's perspective, I think a guy's just going to go with the flow. Like, he's never just going to bring up, that question of where's this thing hit.
I also think that it's important to ask yourself why you want to ask this person now, what is the, what's the definition of our relationship? Is it because you're feeling threatened because he's dating someone else? Are you not enjoying the relationship anymore and now you want to define it? Like,
you want to see somebody else.
Or do you want to see somebody else? Right?
All right, man.
We're not supposed to call out.
All right, so y'all might got a minute, 30 seconds, I don't know how much longer, but just go for it. So whatever.
So should we be wrapping up?
Yeah.
Okay. So, thank you for joining our first season of Body Talk. We had some very interesting topics, a very diverse panel. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you were entertained. And we hope that you learned that, men and women think differently. And a lot of times, to make a relationship work, you just have to understand that everybody is not coming from the same point of view. So just be open to other people's point of view, respect it, and then kind of go from there. And we hope that we will have a season 2 of Body Talk and we can answer more questions for you.
Y'all can just wing it now.
It's a
peace,
wrap.
love. Rest in peace, Whitney. And rest in peace, Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Add me on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm at Artnsoulbmore on Twitter. Anybody else want to shout out there?
Vendel G410 at Twitter.
Sharonda Mignon on Twitter.
Be more, the one and only. Yeah, you know, I know. The one and only. BMOORE. You seen me before.
Jah-Afiya Enchanted Adornments on Facebook.
That's it.
Nelly Boo 87 on Twitter.
And you can find out more about Body Talk and Art and Soul at www.art-n-soulofbaltimore.com. We love you guys.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
I'm single. I'm tripping all that.
I gotta be serious.
Two,
You don't have to be serious.
1.